MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Alan Hansen the next to bat. And we are set for baseball
for San
here.
Francisco, second baseman Alan Hansen.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Marcell Ozuna
sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little tapper. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Votto.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Ian Desmond.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
Batting second.
Now batting, Odubel Herrera. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swing and a little tapper. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting
now
third,
at the plate, Russ Hoskins. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. One and two.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And another foul ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, David Peralta. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Wilson Ramos.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta is under it. One away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Hit toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Stephen Dugan. As he'll look
Center fielder, Stephen Dugan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swinging a looper to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And that misses ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Hanson from shallow right. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
3-0 now. Nick Williams would be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Stepping in, Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to. So coming to the plate, Corey Kluber. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Peralta. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in now, Zach Eflin. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Pitcher, Zach Eflin.
This one for Crawford at short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Desmond. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Ready for another chance. Russ Hoskins. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Soft liner to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 19.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Settling in now, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that brings
Right
up
fielder.
Scott Schebler.
Scott
1 for
Schebler.
1 after a single this first time up. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Williams is there and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Crawford.
Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Baseman, number 38.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Crawford. And a rather easy first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Fouled back. The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang.
Jung-Ho
Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Stephen Dugan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Stephen.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Williams has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Corey Kluber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Digging in once again, Alan Henson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Now in the box, Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Nick
And he
Williams.
lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now another 1-2. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dugan on the move. 1 out.
The pitcher,
Stepping into the box, Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Liner towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Center fielder.
So striding in, Ian Desmond comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. To short. Crawford on the slide. The throw. Hey now. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And another throw over. Kluber pauses. 1-0 on its way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Might have got away with one there on 3-0 as he swings and misses at the cutter. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peralta shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Herrera moving to his right. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Striding in once again, Russ Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russ Hoskins.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. This one for Crawford at short. And he's retired 1 away. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is digging in once again. Scott Schebler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Right fielder, Scott.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Scott Schebler goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's the short stop, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
Center fielder number 12.
Into the box now, Stephen Dugan. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Got him swinging. Made him chase.
Now to the plate, Jung-Ho Kang comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Cue shot here out toward short. A quick out, number one. Ready once again, Nick Williams. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Here's Sandoval now at third. On to first, and there were two down. Now in the box, Zach Eflin. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Roman Quinn will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Roman Quinn.
Ball one. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
And that will conclude. Number 55 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number pinch hitting for
Nelson Cruz.
Number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Alan Hansen the next to bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Pereira backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the
pitching for San Francisco.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. The cutter runs outside, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto in foul ground, one down. Here's the center fielder. Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
This is pulled into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Ready for another shot now. Russ Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Schebler is after it. And it's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dugan is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, David Peralta. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. In is Joey Votto now. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth.
Number 19.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Desmond coasts under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Joe Smith answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hard liner to center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So digging in now, Scott Schebler. They'll be looking for something he could drive in. Into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Adam Morgan answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set. Down on strikes for the second time tonight. Gregor Blanco.
For San Francisco, number 53, Gregor Blanco.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Ready with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And
a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on.